Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, we're going to dive back into Vechain, and I'm going to show you why Vechain is one that you're going to want to keep on your radar. But before we do, guys, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time at all, you probably already know that Vechain was one of my best performers during that last cycle. Guys, I was picking Vechain up at 0.004 back in that bear market, and literally when the bull market came, it skyrocketed to like 27 cents, and it was a phenomenal move. Now guys, we took some profits, absolutely, but guys, I also left a good sizable chunk in, and even the amount that I've left in is up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent from when I got in. It has been phenomenal for me. And guys, Vechain is one that I have absolute full confidence in, that as a layer one platform in this next bull market, we are going to see some huge moves. Now that is my opinion. Now guys, what often happens when we go through these cycles from bull to bear is people watch their portfolios just plummet significantly, 80 to 90%. And at that point, guys, the whole sentiment for the entire space literally collapses. And you see folks that literally lose faith, give up hope, and absolutely just back out completely of their positions. And what is crazy about that, guys, is this. If we went out, let's say you and I went out, and we were down at the BMW dealership, and you know, we had bought in a car, maybe we put in $60,000. Well, if a year or two later, the newer models are coming out, and they come out and say, hey, you know what? Those cars that you paid 60 grand for last year, well, they're actually on sale right now for $6,000. Tell me something, guys. How many of us would be running out there and buying ourselves 10 BMWs for 6 grand a piece? Probably all of us. But when it comes to these markets and the price drops, what happens, guys, is the sentiment drops with it, and people get so discouraged that they don't see the opportunity right before their eyes. Guys, think of it this way. The utility has not changed. In fact, guys, the utility for Vechain has totally improved since the last bull market ended. So guys, Vechain has just been adding partnership after partnership after partnership in this bear market, or at least since the last bull market. They have continued to develop their ecosystem and these strategic partnerships. Just take a look at some of these partnerships right here. Guys, look at the names of these players. You've got some huge ones. Obviously, Walmart China's massively big. You've got BMW, you've got all these other banks and utilities. And guys, we just saw recently, I reported, I think in the last video, that Amazon had actually partnered with Vechain. Now, on top of that, guys, the UFC has just written a $100 million deal with Vechain in another partnership. So guys, you can see that this ecosystem is just expanding and growing, and the utility has not been diminished at all. Now guys, I want you to look at the various utilities that Vechain is presenting. Guys, they're into the medical space. And we know for certain they're into the logistics space and actually proving the authenticity of products, especially when it comes to the counterfeiting of products. And they're working heavily in luxury goods to actually ensure that those products are authentic. On top of that, guys, you have Vechain working in the educational space. You have Vechain working in digital IDs. Guys, you got Vechain even dipping its toes in the metaverse. Vechain has not slowed down. And guys, when you look at this asset, because the market is so volatile, it is actually a gift when we can pick Vechain up between the 2 and the 3 cent range right now and think of where that could be. Look, if it makes a similar move like it did in the last bull market when it went from 004, in fact, I think it was actually 001.9 or something really low back there. I didn't get it that low, but I got it pretty low. But needless to say, It went from there all the way up to that 27-cent mark. That is a massive move. If we see another move like that, guys, Vechain is going to be one of the best performing assets in this entire space. And they have some huge, huge backers. And I know when we're in this circumstance like we are now, it's easy to get discouraged because, oh, look at it, it's all gone down. But don't put your focus there, guys. Look forward, look ahead, look at the potential. And I think that at that moment, your eyes will be open like my eyes have been open. But guys, like I always say, you go out and do your research on it yourself. You research these partnerships. You research the utility of Vechain and come back and tell me what you find out. I think, guys, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Now, guys, something that I truly love about Vechain that really doesn't get the exposure that perhaps it probably should is as a proof of authority blockchain, the mechanism by which it verifies its transactions, it also has a staking mechanism. Just by virtue of holding Vechain, you're rewarded with VThor. And guys, VThor is traded on a lot of these exchanges as well. And it's a means actually of getting a secondary asset, like in a proof of stake situation, similar actually to Algorand, where it's actually just given to you for holding the asset. And guys, that can become a very big deal. And so these proof of stake and these proof of authority and all these various rewards can really compound your rate of return when it comes to a lot of these assets. So guys, these are some of the reasons why it's my personal belief that Vechain is one that you're going to want to keep on your radar. Well, guys, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, if there's something that I said about Vechain that you don't agree with, drop that down in the comments right down there. And guys, if there's something I missed out on saying about Vechain that you think should be mentioned, put that down in there too, and we can have a discussion. So guys, before you go, just take a quick peek at this beautiful, lush little ravine in by where I live. It is absolutely adorable. Unfortunately, due to the drought here in Texas, all the water is completely dried up, but it still makes for a good walk. So guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And guys, if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but haven't yet subscribed to the channel, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We could really use you on board. So guys, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.